Welcome to the MetaSoccer FAQs channel. In today's video, we are going to be approaching how to start in a project, whether it's a game, NFT, real or virtual. The first thing we should do is look at the economics of the project. Second, what is the curriculum of the team? Is this their first project? And third and most important, their partnerships and their investors. So straight to the white paper, we're going to be looking at the objectives that the team has set for the MetaSoccer project. As mentioned before, MetaSoccer Universe will be based on a native token MSU, therefore the design of this token will directly affect the ecosystem growth and its reaction to external shocks. We believe that a successful play-to-earn metaverse must be sustainable, allow continuous adoption, and capture long-term value. To achieve this, it is really important to reduce or eliminate the potential impact of malicious actors that may target the ecosystem to make a personal profit by exploiting the true users. Who are the true users in here, everybody? We, the real players, the actual players, are the true users into these objectives. So it's a good thing that they're already seeing that there may be some malicious actors. Now let's take a deeper look on how these malicious actors may take action and how the MetaSoccer is looking onto preventing these actions. So another interesting advantage is that MetaSoccer token bonding curve, that's what TBC stands for, is configured to react softly to big buys and sells, reducing the incentive for short-term speculators, pump and dump schemes. So pretty much, what do they mean by malicious actors? Are those people who do not intend to play the game, who are just looking to buy the coin when it's low price and resell it once it's full of players looking to play the game, and they sell at the high price market. Okay, this is to ensure that new users will be able to enter the ecosystem at a reasonable price. And while this can be seen as an upside limitation, which is true, we're going to be taking a look at that, it's also a safety measure when demand shrinks. Let's go into Google, okay, and put MSU coin. And when we get into the MSU coin market cap, we're going to see that right now, we're going to put something like 3 months. And we're going to see that it had the initial pump that every single coin has once it starts. Then started stabilizing between somewhat around 11 and 12 cents. Then we had that huge dump from day 20 to 24. After that, it recovered to a healthy 13. And again, we're seeing a little bit of a drop. Now, about these drops, we can see that most of other coins are dropping like 40–50%, whereas we can see that MSU is dropping only 10 to 20% when it's dropping during the, through the big drops right here. So what is our conclusion here looking at this 3-month, which is not a short-term graphic, is that the token bonding curve is actually working to prevent the big sales dumps that we're supposed to see. I mean, if things were like all other coins, that would mean that from the 13 cents here, 12 point something high, 13, let's round it up to 13, it should have fallen for something like 8. So the token bonding curve is doing a very good job right here. Having taken a look at the overall economics of the project and what are the plans, and seeing that they already think on protecting the true users, which are the gamers, the people who are actually looking into play the game, another thing that is very important when looking into specific games is the lifespan of an NFT. We do not want a overpopulated universe with NFTs because that would ultimately drop the price of the NFTs. So let's see if MetaSoccer has this. Evolving assets. All MetaSoccer assets evolve during the course of the game. As you use them, their abilities will increase until they reach their full potential. In addition, just as in real life, the characters in the game will age in a club and retire. 1 year in MetaSoccer is equivalent to 1 month in real life, so the lifespan of a game character will be between 20 and 30 months in most cases. This mechanics is used to control the overpopulation of characters in long term and provide the universe with more realism. That's amazing. okay? Because this is something that we see it's lacking on the other projects. You know, there is no really effective burn for the NFTs, and here we see that it's even kind of natural for the NFTs to be burned. Some asset types will be able to perform another role when their career in the previous role is terminated. That sounds a little bit confusing, but here in Metasoccer FAQs, we explain everything for you. That means that once a player retires, okay, it has a small chance, it's not 100%, but it's a small chance that it will become a youth scout, okay? We're going to be looking at that with more in-depth once the team releases more news, so this is going to be a subject for the next videos, but stay tuned. Now that we have covered the overall introduction of economics, we are going to go to the team. So the first thing we see here that it's already a good sign is that the team shows their true pictures. You know, they have their LinkedIn profiles and all that. It's not like their usual cartoons or dolls like in here, but in here it's because they say you as one of us being part of the team. But now let's see if they have some experience in the game. We are Champion Games, a 6-year-old game studio based in Barcelona, backed by top-tier international VCs and with a soccer game in the market played by almost 1 million active users. Alright, so here we see a little bit of the curriculum of the team. They have already 6 years experience in soccer games, and this game with 1 million active users, small spoiler here in Metasoccer FAQs, they will be trying to migrate this 1 million active users from the game Be Manager to the Metasoccer game. So that's already another great news. Last but not least, the investors and partners. Here we see Defiance Capital, which is already very famous, DAO Maker and Polygon. These are some really nice investors, but let's take a look at the partnerships that Metasoccer is making.
To the big reveal, we can tell you who this secret footballer is. So just come with me, we'll knock on his door.
Hi. I think this is where the world is moving to. Everybody is into it, and I have some few, cryptocurrencies that I hope it goes up. Yeah, I think in the next few generations it will be more better.
Here we'd like to stop the video a little just to point out another thing that it's a huge positive factor for Metasoccer team, and that is that they already have a real merchandise, which is the Metasoccer shirt. Let's keep going for the next partnership. In this video, you can see Samara Hunter here with the Metasoccer shirt as well. She is a footballer journalist, reasonably famous in Europe. Last but not least, Willy Rax has a partnership with Metasoccer. We can see that he has 17 million subscribers with Mad Lions contract, which is a very respectful European esports gaming company. We suggest you to do your own research, and we remind you that all investment is at your own risk. Also, a tiny spoiler here. It hasn't been revealed yet who he is, but Metasoccer already announced they already closed with a Ballon d'Or, which is the best player of the year by FIFA. So stay tuned, as we will be covering who he is as soon as he is revealed. And in the next video, we will be approaching a complete guide of youth scouts for you to know everything you need to know to join Metasoccer universe. So comment who do you think it is the Ballon d'Or, and until the next video of Metasoccer FAQs.